Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again to the Counter-Strike stream. I am still Sneaky Beaky, but this time I am joined by our newcomer in Waxon. How are you doing, boss?
Very excited here, Tom, for this Epic LAN action with some Counter-Strike today. It's been a while since the previous LAN. A few months have passed. The teams are still back in Kettering, trying to get some of these Counter-Strike action and maybe making a name for themselves.
Honestly, man, I have missed IEM Kettering. It has been too long since I've been back here. And honestly, the action both this morning and the start of the afternoon has been really good fun. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good thing to mention. This is EPIC48 with Intel, brought to you by ROG. And also sponsored by Overclockers and XP. It is a pleasure to have all of them involved in this, and it's very nice to have some swanky monitors from ROG as well. And speaking of them, we've got a giveaway later today. I believe it's a giveaway later today for the final game of the group stage, and then we have two more over the weekend at the end of the lower bracket final and then the grand final, and you can win these prizes whilst watching from home.
And we're not even that far from that giveaway because this is the second to last game of the group stage, right? This is round number 6 coming right up. And we have two teams that have started the weekend quite well. And tell us what the teams are. I know you've been eager to take us through at least one of the two rosters.
Yes. Okay, so it's going to be TELOS versus UK RIPPER for this next matchup. Now TELOS I have a little bit of a special connection to, and also Epic LAN attendees probably familiar with, at the very least, Mr. Ethan Flows. He's been around on the crew side, on the player side, all over the place. I say former IGL of this roster, but they had a discussion coming into LAN, so now RJS, Archie, has taken over. I'd say former highest ELO player on this team, but he told me, I think last month, he lost about 400 ELO in 2 weeks. So he's this is his comeback tour. This is his recovery moment. But one thing that's worth mentioning is TELOS is seed 4 up against seed 3 of UK RIPPER. So this is both an important game and it should be quite a close game.
Yes. I mean, this on paper is the point in Epic LAN tournaments where it goes one of two ways. We either start getting the bloodbaths and we get into the meaty-greety games, or one of the teams is already exhausted and they start choking rounds that they shouldn't, and they, again, seed 4 versus seed 3, you wouldn't call either team winning an upset over the other, but if it's a dramatic fashion victory, then you could say some teams get upset. So what I do hope for is an even game, maybe with some OT, and I came into this Epic with one wish only.
Okay.
I want to cast some...
Oh, cash. Yeah, okay. You threw me off for a second there. I've not casted cash yet either. I'm excited. I really want... You know what? I don't enjoy playing it that much. But I do enjoy watching it. The only reason why is because my T side is so shocking. I get bullied every time. I walk around a corner, I'm dead. I try and throw a flashbang, they throw me with the flash in my hand. They throw me, they kill me with the flash in my hand. But hopefully this game isn't over in a flash. I want a lengthy game here. I like both of these two teams, especially, of course, the one I have a little bit of history with. I have
no bias here.
No bias. But I do have two former colleagues on TELOS, and they have promised me that we might see some shotgun antics. And who doesn't like a little bit of shotgun antics?
I think they might also become my favorite team because I myself am a big shotgun fan. And again, we still have yet to see the veto. That is going to be very much map dependent. If we have a long range map, maybe the chances for shotguns will be quite low. But I am looking forward to the fireworks between these two rosters. And we covered TELOS a lot. Let's look at the UK RIPPER seed.
Sure.
We got, I think the one player I am familiar with might be Astro, if that's correct. He is the only one I think I've seen playing some tournaments here and there. Sure. The other 4 players seem rather new to the scene for me, but this is the best thing. You've got nothing at stake. We don't know you. Maybe the people at home might know you, but you can make a name for yourself by upsetting someone. And, with round 6, a victory here could pretty much guarantee you much better seeding in the playoffs.
Definitely. But one other thing, though, is I think TELOS is going to be quite a loud team. So it's going to be interesting seeing if this is a new team, how they adapt to getting screamed at in person. It's very different, when you're typing in the chat each other. You can mute the chat, but you can't mute those guys in there. I walked in earlier. They're a loud bunch. And also now that it's a little bit later in the day, I imagine after maybe a couple of drinks, even louder bunch.
I'm kind of sad we won't be able to hear them, but who knows if they're loud enough. I don't know if that door is going to be able to hold them in. So let's talk a little bit about this best of one series.
Sure.
You know, every single Epic LAN we talk about the teams that, you know, you scream, you play 2, 3, 5 maps in a row, but Epic LAN, you play best of ones. Anything can happen in a best of one. It's a cliche. Everybody knows it. But it is very important to find at least a couple of maps you're comfortable with outside of your go-to pick.
Actually, it's interesting that you mentioned the map pool. I feel like the map pool right now is the most fitting for an Epic LAN than it's been in a very long time, because this is the puggiest map pool that we've had in a very long time. You've got Nuke. Nuke is like the mainstay. It's the most strategic map right now. But we've just taken out Overpass, which was the other most strategic map, sort of most unique map in terms of how you play it. And you've shoved in Cache, which is, I guess, Grey Mirage now. So we got Green Mirage, which is ancient, which is a little bit more tactical than just straight Mirage. But you get what I'm saying. We got Green Mirage, Grey Mirage, Mirage. You got Dust, which is like classic pug map.
Yep.
And yeah, we're sort of, Inferno is... Inferno's
Nobody
Inferno.
likes Inferno these days. That's my understanding.
I can't swear on broadcast these days, can I? Everybody despises Inferno. That's what I'll say about it. It is a boring map, and I can't wait for it to go. It needs to go, and I think Valve should have culled Inferno instead of Overpass. That's my personal opinion.
I'm not an Inferno enjoyer, but there is one map that I do really dislike, and I've disliked it for years, and I'm still hoping for a break from it, and that map is Mirage. I'm so tired of Mirage. I want a change.
There you go, handshake. I agree. It needs, like, yes, it can be very exciting because it's a puggy map, right?
Yes,
There's a lot of exciting gunfights, but it's very bland. It's very bland these days. At the very least, take it out for a season. Do a bit of reworking, right?
Change the texture. Change the texture. That's one of my biggest things. But before we bore you to death with our fabulous complaints about the current map pool, we're going to send it to a quick break whilst the teams get ready, and we'll be back in just a few moments.
Never moving with caution. Too damn sick, no one's human my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Banded through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. Gang-ish, never moving with caution. Too damn sick, no one's human my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Banded through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. They can never roll in my path, nothing like a stroll in the park. Never seen light straight thrown in the dark. Ever gleam bright with its token of art. Forever dream, ever green, even if the oceans apart. Set levels when the solar enhance. Get set and now we roll in the R's. Jet set to me owning my path. Gang-ish, never moving with caution. Too damn sick, no one's human my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Banded through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. Gang-ish, never moving with caution. Too damn sick, no one's human my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Banded Say again, no room for this voting. Advantage got me cruising it on. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they owe. Never seen light straight thrown in the dark. Ever gleam bright with its token of art. Forever dream, evergreen, even if the oceans apart. Set levels when the solar enhance. Get settled, now we roll in the R's. Jet set to me, owning my path. Owning my rolling my path. Nothing like a stroll in the park. Never seen light straight thrown in the dark. Ever gleam bright with its token of art. Forever dream, evergreen, even if the oceans apart. Set levels when the solar enhance. Get settled, now we roll in the R's. Jet set to me, owning my path. Owning my path.
It's too late, I know now. I'm giving in, I can't back down. And you're so hot, your web I'm caught. Just one more night, tell me to stop. Although I know we must come to an end. I tell myself I'm okay, but I know that I shouldn't pretend. I'ma do it anyway, wanna beat up, want you bad love. I'ma let my hair down now, wanna get down to my favorite sound. I'ma let you in real close, I know I shouldn't do this right. I'ma do it anyway, I kinda wanna lock this down. Wanna beat up, want you bad love. Wanna beat up, want you bad love. Wanna beat up, want you bad love. The way I feel, you in my bones. You wrap me up when we're alone. Could I call this bad love when all I want is more? So put me up against the wall like you ain't afraid to love me hard. Although I know we must come to an end. I tell myself I'm okay, but I know that I shouldn't pretend. I'ma let my hair down now. I'ma let my hair down now. Turn the beat up, turn the beat up. I'ma let my hair down now. No, I shouldn't pretend. I'ma do it anyway, turn the beat up, want you bad love. I'ma let my hair down now, wanna get down to my favorite sound. I'ma let you in real close, I know I shouldn't do this right. I'ma do it anyway, I kinda wanna lock this down. Turn the beat up, want you bad love. Turn the beat up, want you bad love.
Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out. But we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target. Soon I'll be crossing that bridge. But can't bring everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth. Cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float, I'm fly. You know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I just out with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it go. Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. Out here in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm back home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm back home. That's why I came out stepping. I can't be doing things regular for you. I want the magic to last.
Hello, overclockers.
Intel Core Ultra Series 3 is great for gaming.
And?
So thin, but you can get it with gaming class graphics.
And?
Game, stream, and record all at the same time. And? Capture your next win, share it, become internet famous.
And welcome back, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us. We were just waiting for an overtime game to finish. Now, unfortunately, UK Ripper were not able to take it over the line. So, I don't know how their mental's going to be coming off the back of a pretty close overtime loss, and that was on Nuke as well. So I'm sure the IGL's brain was getting cooked pleasantly in both this heat and on the server. But that does also mean both of these two teams now coming in are 3-2 apiece, meaning this is a very, very important game.
And as expected, third seed versus the fourth seed. But with that being said, they did play the number one seed and they took them to overtime, right? It's more about, is it a glass half full or half empty? And I think in this particular scenario, it was a best of one and you pushed the first seed to the limit. If you can carry that positive mentality coming into this game and winning it, you would guarantee yourself a 4-2 result, which will mean you would go through the playoffs in a quite comfortable well, I guess they still have one more match to play, but you would get closer to being comfortable.
Yes, but one other thing I'd like to point out, I don't know how seriously both of these teams intended to take this LAN when they arrived. Playoffs is obviously a goal for everyone, but I do know that TELOS, at least externally, said, hey, you know what, we're going to take it chill. It's a chill LAN, guys, don't worry about it. But I feel like if they win this game, that's when the lock-in starts. So if they can pull this one over the line, I am very curious to see how that will affect their run going forward. And the same for UK Ripper, of course. But I have heard a veto is now ready for us.
There we go with the veto on the way. Let's see what is going to be our final map. So Dust 2, Inferno out. No Mirage, no Nuke, no Cash, no Anubis. And we're going to be playing Ancient. We were so close, Sneaky.
Oh, that's depressing. Like, they floated it. They clearly floated it for a reason. But UK Ripper clearly wanting to go for home comforts today. And I would say Ancient is Ancient is probably one of the more popular maps in the
Yes.
UK scene. So, and that's where we ended up.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's also one of the maps that I would say is quite safe in a best of one scenario. Not too one-sided, not too many surprises. Yes, it is I guess, a rather new map when it comes to the whole Counter-Strike history, but it's been played so much that I think if you're a player at this caliber, you should more or less know what you're doing. And, you're not going to get caught by any sort of shenanigans from your opponents, which means it is going to be at least the nice ground for a potential even matchup.
Yeah, I feel like we're both unks though, because I feel like Ancient's been in the map pool longer than some of the people at this LAN have been playing Counter Strike. Am I correct in saying an Ancient was 2023?
Yeah, we can't have LAN players that started playing Counter-Strike after 23. Can we?
We have some of our fellow casters started getting into Counter-Strike last year, so they have only been around for about 9 months, 12 months. So this is their first map pool effectively. Cash is their first big change, which is
Incredible to hear.
Yeah. I mean, I was back in. I'm assuming we're both there back in the day when Train and Cash and maybe even Cobble was in the map pool. I started watching in 2015, so there's been a lot of changes.
I'm not gonna tell you when I started because then that might age me beyond my forever young beauty. But let's just say it was at least half a decade before that.
Excellent.
So.
Straight from the source, you could say.
Straight for the 1.6, please.
Okay.
I'm a 1.6.
Sorry,
baby.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
don't be so, yeah. I've grew up with the good Counter-Strike. So, Ancient is gonna be upon us. Do you have a personal preference, Nikki? Do you like going CT or T? Do you think? Actually, this is my big thing with Ancient. Which pistol side do you think is stronger?
Ooh, that's tough. Right, so Archie has a strat.
All right.
RJS has a strat that he loves to do. They can't hear me in there, so I'm going to spoil it a little bit. Have you ever seen the Kicks on strat where they send a bunch of people towards A, they cause as much of a distraction as possible,
plant B.
and then two people sneak their way up onto B. They have one Molotov, one smoke goes down, bomb gets planted, and then one person just camps bottom of ramp behind the doors. The other person, they can retreat if they can, or go and hide in cave just as a distraction. But then, as that timer ticks low, that Molotov flies on over from back boxes, and it denies the plant through means of Molotov. So that's Archie's favorite strat. I would be very surprised if we don't see that from their T-side pistol.
I love to hear that because before we went back to the quick break, we were talking about how Ancient is Green Mirage. And this is such a classic Mirage strat. 3A Palace, 2 plant bomb B, you got some utility in the post plant. Yeah, wow.
It's an OG strat.
It's
an OG
yeah.
strat.
Yeah.
It's
If
good
they use it here, it should be expected, right?
I really hope they use it. But then again, they've also said they're going to go a little bit crazy today. So maybe they change things up. Maybe it's 5 dual Beretta rush. You never know what to expect with these guys. But I'm really looking forward to, I think I mentioned it, I was promised some shotguns. And honestly,
It's
Ancient and Nuke
Of
are
course.
the two maps where shotguns are such
Primed.
a pain in the ass to deal with, because you can just sit in cave, you can double stack shotguns in cave, wait for them to come in, and it's a bloodbath.
I
So
love
many
it.
corners.
I'll tell you my little strat it's on A long actually with a shotgun. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, we get to see more of that. We're also gonna have to talk about the AWP players for the two sides, right? Ancient is a map that obviously you got the boost on the box. You've got the long ranges. You've got a lot of like dual players in red room. One dissipating the smoke with the HE. The AWP trying to find an easy pick off. So it's something that, if you get the economy going, especially on the city side of the map, you will be able to utilize quite efficiently to suppress or slow down the hits from the T side. We are currently still waiting to get into it. I believe, though, the UK Rippers chose city side start.
It's a knife round. So, it's going to be
Fascinating.
classic pug fashion, as we like here in the UK. So we are going to wait for that knife round decision. We are waiting for one more player who's currently experiencing a tech issue. It
They're
would not
sharpening
be
their
Lam.
knife.
Exactly. They're sharpening their blade. But honestly, going back to the AWP very quickly, I would say Ancient CT side has some of my favorite AWP angles. It's not quite as long, well, mid is quite long range, but it's not quite as long of a range map as your Dust 2, your Outside on Nuke. But if you're locking down back of the B bomb site, it's quite a nice position. You can be quite liquid in your positioning with the AWP there, dodging around utility and stuff. And also my sort of favorite close angle position with the AWP is, I talked about the shotguns. Put an AWP in cave. Be the unexpected. As soon as they come around that corner, whack them out, you reposition, have a teammate to flash in for you, go for the repeat. I hope I see some fun little like pop flash strats like that as well.
Yeah, utility will be a big component of this map. It was maybe less than half a year ago, or maybe 6 to 8 months ago, when we were seeing a lot of these post-plant mollies on, particularly the B bomb side, I would say, with players just waiting in main, and it's because it's late in the round, you don't have a smoke to throw on top of the bomb and defuse it. We've kind of moved on a little bit from that, but when your opponents least expect it, you throw a couple of mollies, they're going to try to spam wallbang you, they might run out of time, you're going to win the round. So we shall see how good they're going to be with using the utility, but the fact that they left Ancient in the pool makes me believe that both teams would be comfortable with it, right?
I mean, you talk about wall bangs as well. I think B bomb site is probably the most wall bangable bomb site there is. That little piece of wood in between cave and the site, it's always fun seeing that utilized. And the amount of times I've died recently, I'll be sitting ninja, I'll be waiting for someone to walk up ramp, and then someone will pre-fire an entire magazine of an AK into the side of me, and I'm gone before I can even start defending. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to all these nooks and crannies. But if I'm not mistaken, production, did you say we're ready to get into the knife round? Lovely stuff. In we go to the knife round.
There we are. Let's just quickly take you through the rosters. We've got Astro, Angus, Cook, Siba, and Fizz for UK Ripper.
Oh, and on the TELOS side, we've got the main man himself of Ethan Flows. We've got RJS, Stetson, Urub, and Nebjamin. No, do you have any favourites here, or are you a little bit unfamiliar with both sides?
I'm always favoring, well, not always, I'm always favoring the underdog, but it's quite hard to choose an underdog between 3rd and 4th seed, you know? So I'm going to say I want this to be a close, fun match where the best team comes on top, so we can see their journey later on in the playoffs. As, yes, don't worry, viewers, this is not the knife round.
When I saw the AWP get pulled out in Red Room, I was a little bit confused, but yes, this is not yet the knife round. Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to compliment a warm-up 1D, and then I realised the player was AFK standing in the open with a knife.
It was still a nice shot.
It was a nice shot. But yeah, so RJS, his top elo was around 3,100, and this is in CS2. I've just been informed that the server needs a moment to cool itself down, so you'll come back to our wonderful faces for just a moment. But yeah.
RJS, yes?
Yes, RJS, he is tactically very impressive when he tries.
Wow.
No, that's not an insult. Sometimes he's a casual fella. Sometimes he likes to take it easy. But he genuinely has a very impressive mind for the game. He's never played at the top level in the UK scene. I think he's played 1 or 2 seasons in main. So he does have, again, proper ESEA experience. A lot of these guys were on that team with him as well. They sort of have a switch between whether it's Flows or him as the team captain. But as I said, about 4 days before this event, they said RJS will be the man taking that mantle. And this morning they said, yeah, we haven't decided what our map pool is yet. So it's it's cool to see that they're 3-2 with that mindset.
The fact that you decided 4 days ago, it's clearly maybe a sign or a reason why they don't necessarily know what the map will be. And I would say when preparing for LAN, you should maybe give it at least a week of running things in a certain way. But hey, they are on a positive result side, 3 wins and 2 losses. But let's get back into this time the knife round. They're taking their blades out. There we are. The countdown of the freeze time is underway. And let's see who will be choosing. Actually, what do you think they'll be choosing upon winning? CT side?
I think CT side is still the favourite side for most people. Personally, though, I do like a T-side start on Ancient, but that's lending into what you said earlier. It's a reasonably even map, T versus CT side. But yeah, I still think it'll be a CT side start for either of these 2 teams, unless TELOS win and they really, really, really want to do that strat that I talked about earlier.
Not a good start for them as they are 2 down, but Durab and Flows, never mind, getting back into it, and it's going to be an easy final kill for Astra with a hat trick at knives.
Came quite close. Always nice to see an intense little knife round there. But the meeting in middle, as you said, goes in favour of UK Ripper. And by the looks of things, they will be staying on CT side. That will be the case. I really, really hope. I've been hamming it up for about 10 minutes now. I desperately want to see this pistol round go the way I think it will.
It's a technical pause.
He's got a molly.
He's
got
see
the
it.
smoke and the molly.
He's got it.
Step
boy.
1 is good. And now he's got enough time to talk. Well, can they talk during tech pauses in Epic Land? I feel like they can.
Yeah,
Yes, they
I
can
feel
talk
like
during
they do.
tech pauses. They're not on the stage yet. So now he's got extra time to make sure everyone knows their responsibilities for what is the biggest brain strat in
In the history and future of Epic Land.
in Epic Land
double
history.
mollies.
Oh, what's going on here? This is madness.
This is exceptional work. Let's see. I mean, he's got the bomb.
Oh,
He's
no.
checking around.
His team might have overruled him on the strategy here. This is tragic.
I see a little bit too much utility, even I would say. But let's look at UK Ripper. They've got a diffuse on Astro, and that's about it. I think it's Kevlar all around for the rest of the teammates.
That surprises me a little bit. I like to have one smoke on my CT side ancient
agree.
pistol. Like even if it's just to chuck it top ramp, so you get the sound cue before they ever see where you're holding from. My favorite little strat is I'll buy a 5.7 and a smoke, walk up right to the edge of it. If they decide to jump through, 5.7 spam. Almost always good for at least a kill and some damage.
You heard it here. We got new strats, and they're splitting up. It's 4 and 1. Stetson does have the bomb going towards an eye. Okay, yeah, it's happening.
I'm praying.
There we go. Flows is joining up with him, and they're gonna hit fast fake. They're biting. It's open. They even get the kill. Oh my god, it's a double, triple from Cook with the dualies. Can they get the bomb down?
Okay, they've done exactly what we prepared for. I've been telling everyone about this. They took the bait instantly. That was a full 5-man rotation to A, and there he goes. He's just sitting there with this Molotov. All Stetson needs to do is make sure they don't kill him double doors and then bait, basically. He's just got to dance around, fire off a couple of shots. As soon as this clock gets to 3/4 ticked, the round is won. And they're not retaking very fast either. They do have a kit, though. That's what's important, but no smoke grenade. So, crucially, Molly comes in now. But
It's a bit slow.
no, it's too slow.
They done it.
No! UK Ripper! They've spoiled the entire block because the Molotov comes in about 2 seconds too late. And that is the biggest disaster I have ever seen in a pistol round.
You almost, you know what you did there, Sneaky? It's what I like to call a futuristic play-by-play. You told us exactly what was going to happen, but sadly, it didn't quite end up working that way. Then now they're going to go for the investment, of course. We got Deagles, Mactons.
I'm actually devastated, man. I was really looking forward to that.
You know what the
working.
best part is? Because they lost this round, if they play Asian in the future, no teams will be checking their strat, so they can
true.
try it again.
Although knowing this team, they've probably done that exact strat every single time they've played already. In the meantime, though, Fizz and Cook, well, they're cooking up a storm. It's a force fire from TELOS. But, wow,
Doesn't feel like one.
Yeah, they've forced away all their bank balance for absolutely 0 reward. Stetson, 1 kill, but it's instantly traded.
Unfortunate second round. I think the first one was even more promising, but they managed to keep 4 alive again. And look at it. So 3 M4A4s, 1 A1, and 1 MP9. What are your thoughts on the M4 balance these days?
I prefer A4, just as a personal preference, but I think, regardless of your opinion, A4 is much stronger on the B site of Ancient. If you want A1S, play A site, play middle. A4, because you can hide in a corner without the barrel sticking out, and when there's a B play, it's more likely to be a rush. So the A4 has that extra 10 bullets in the magazine. So this is the most prevalent map for M4A4 usage, other than maybe A site nuke.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good analysis. Also, they're doing another molly strat. This time they're trying to use them in a more default scenario, pushing the CTs away. But we have Angus and Astro blocking the smoke, flashing in. That's a team flash, not quite working. Neb manages to get in. Astro good for 1. The second is not easy, but he does find the first C, but joins in, pushes through the smoke, finds the last couple, and UK Ripper convert, only losing 2 in the process.
Yeah, that flash actually was the right call. They just didn't expect TELOS to be as
So
close
close,
as they
yeah.
were. So he wasn't able to swing looking left and instead gets blinded by his teammate, as you saw. So it could have gone quite badly wrong, but they recover it very nicely. Only 2 kills lost in what could have been a much worse scenario. So yeah, you know what? I think UK Ripper are going to be very happy with how this game has started. They get those, I mean, very good feeling opening 3. They convert the pistol and get the follow-up too, but this will now be our first proper gun round.
And both teams investing a lot. We have Urob and Fizz both on the AWP.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that AWP duel goes this game. Urob does have a couple of Epic LAN playoff appearances already. In fact, a couple of the people on this TELOS side do. In the meantime, though, no appearances from the T's as they're stuck behind 2 smokes. Angus, very offensive angle here. He wants to get aggressive, and that nade's done enough chip damage that he can now one-tap this AWPer at that range.
Great utility usage from UK Ripper to keep the TELOS players behind double doors so far. We look at the 3 in the corner. The 4th will be joining through spawn. And they are running out of smokes, though. The only remaining one is onto Fizz, who is playing with the AWP elsewhere on the map, so they're not going to be able to re-smoke this. Astro will have the first point of contact, but Angus can just swing right away after he hears a sound. 40 seconds to go, very slow, and we see a player retreating already. UK Ripper starting to doubt a little bit, but they do have very advanced positions. Flashes coming out.
I like this from TELOS, though. They wasted all of that CT util, but they do need to capitalize with the kills, and that's not going to be the case. RGS not able to trade out, and that's a monstrous round from Angus. All that's left is Stetson, now in a 1 versus 3, but it just does not feel doable, especially not with that nade exploding in his face.
Great default, aggressive default from UK Ripper. I often complain about the lack of taking control from the CT teams on Epic LAN history, but now we saw that great first gun round, throwing utility, having control of both mid and aggressive outside of the bomb site was incredible work for them, and now the economy requires yet another save. Tech9s all around for the T's, and I'm looking at some of the bank for the CTs. UK Ripper, Siba already up to 5.7, 4.6 for Cook. They're looking very, very healthy.
Yeah, they are indeed. They've padded their stats so far, but Flows looks to do the same, looks the wrong way. Angus mops up 2 and a 3rd. Can he stick the reload? Yes, he can. And then Astro and Fizz chime in for a frag apiece. 5-0 up, not a single player lost. And that's something where especially UK lineups often slip up on. They get a little bit overzealous against the pistols, unnecessary repeats, or they just don't have enough people on a bomb site to defend against a play like that. UK Ripper have been very, very solid against the upgraded pistols. They're not losing too many people. They had that one flash, which not necessarily a mistake, just an unlucky timing. But yeah, every situation that they've put into so far that could be deemed stressful, they've recovered from really well, even in that last round. Yes, TELOS' spacing wasn't great coming out of the double doors, but they're still able to get 3 kills in a single spray down.
Oh my gosh, we were talking about that wallbang headshot. RJS taking a lot of damage coming there from that headshot. Fizz finding the kill onto Stetson. Urob has yet to shoot his newly purchased AWP. RJS really playing with fire. And you know, fire next wood is not great. Urob has an opportunity, but will miss the shot. He's now going to get pushed back by the utility. As the round slows down slightly, Urob would still love to find one, but Angus is probably not going to give him an inch.
Yeah, again, Sight's just looking locked down right now, and RJS, it's so unlucky that the first bullet in response to his spray, instant dink. Oh, that needed to be a kill. Feels like he's just over-flicking a bit here as well.
3 players, they're trying to take control of Cave. Angus just swings out. There's no refrag from Urob's teammate. RJS and Neb are playing by each other. They spot ahead. Sibo positions, but he's confident. He takes the fight. It's not clean at all, but they're getting the T's very low on HP, and the CTs are barely taking any damage. Again, Neb falls. The picked up AWP is going to be on RJS. 1 versus 4, falls in the end. UK Ripper 6th round in a row, and we were questioning how's their mental going to be after that previous defeat. It's looking great.
Yeah, they've bounced back immediately, maybe because they stayed warm the entire time.
Very possible.
I mean, I know that's a little bit of a factor in these games sometimes, but yeah, it's just a couple of shots going astray right now. I believe there may have been a couple of drinks on the TELOS side, a couple of beers in, so maybe that's why the reactions are a little skewed. But again, UK Ripper have just looked like the strongest side. They've overcome everything that's been thrown at them. And also, just on the strategic side, TELOS sending the AWP up ramp first instead of having them trade. Questionable, agreed, yeah. But it's another fast play here. And UK Ripper, they've been great at dealing with them so far. And only one this time for Cyber. But 3 versus 3, best chance they've had in a while, and they dodged the AWP just about.
Stetson. First point of contact versus Angus. Angus has been unbreakable so far. Has to give up the angle. He's running out of bullets in the A1. Watches his back. They smoke him off, and the bomb will get planted. Urob could be the unexpected lurk. Angus tries to spam something. He doesn't find anything just yet. Flows. Plays with the Galil long range. There's a couple players, but look at Stetson.
Oh, that's risky.
Through the smoke. This could be very easily punished. Oh, yes, and it will be. Look at the flashes coming through, but Flows gets a chance. Stetson finds one, and now it's going to be Fizz 1 versus 3. The AWP gets only a single kill, and Stetson manages to find a final double kill. Saves the AWP, and TELOS break the streak.
Yeah, it's good to see them finally getting on the board, and hopefully they can convert that into something more. It's been a dominant half so far, but yeah, that round looked better put together. And also they decided, instead of running very quickly straight into their early demise on B, we saw a little bit different this time. They ran past the AWP in CT before he even had a chance to properly react to them. I liked that. The fast mid-control worked, but I don't know if UK Ripper are going to allow them this space again. And as you can see, they're now focusing quite heavily on middle.
Look at the damage from the utility. 3 players below 71 to 35. Flows tries something, just dies.
Oh, no! It's a team nade! Urob has completely whiffed his utility, and that is absolutely tragic.
Urob has had a stinker of a start to Ancient.
And Flows was in such a good spot as well, peeking around the edge. No! Urob, what are you doing? Oh, it's pandemonium in Elbow right now. Stetson at least gives them something to lean on with Neptumin. But Cyber, he goes unchecked!
Good for one. The trades do happen. TELOS. Oh, player behind him. Astro with it. Doesn't even get the kill. It's Fizz cleaning them up from Red Room. Astro finds the final 7-1 score for UK Ripper. And maybe we need to call a tactical timer.
I would say that would be a good idea, but this team, as I said, they're playing off of vibes today. So
the vibes don't look the best.
We've got the funny football scoreline right now as well. 7-1 is it's not great. It's not great for the side of TELOS, but they could still turn this into a 7-5 half if they're able to piggyback off of any of the momentum they netted themselves there. IJS coming in with, I think that's the donut mid-smoke, so they might be looking to go for a fast play out middle again. They have seen success from it before, and
they're out.
Yeah, already passed. This is a good start.
But look at the setup from UK Ripper. Just got one player. It's Astro by himself in cave. Everybody else paying attention to A and Red Room. The one round that TELOS won was through Red Room, so that's why they're paying extra attention to it. One in Donut. But they're rerouting.
I'm surprised they don't leave anyone in mid. At least Elbow after you've got the full control.
Wasted utility, but a couple of smokes landing. This is going to be very difficult with only 2 of them. They're trying to create a tunnel to allow for the plant to take place. Cook, though, finds the gap, finds the double, dives to the molly, but they already have the player advantage. Can they get the bomb down? Look at the 3 players on the retake already. Slowing them down. Smokes will dissipate. Urob finds a random kill through smoke, and Flows finds the second. Okay, TELOS has the player advantage. HP doesn't look too healthy, but Fizz with the op. Good for 1. Can he find the second? He's not going to expect it.
They're charging him down.
They just got Astro behind him. What a decision. Trying to actually outnumber the player in spawn ends up being a mistake, and they don't even plant the bomb in the end.
Yeah, the lack of bomb plant, as you can see, is going to cause them to suffer. If they do decide to force on this, that's no util. It's probably just going to be another rush play. I am disappointed in them, though. I've been waiting for my shotguns. I'll be honest, 7-1, 8-1, probably the time to crack them out and see if you can ever go up with something funny over on B. I think for their B hits as well, they've not been grouping up fast enough with the cave hit and the ramp hit. It's been very disjointed in their plays. And UK Ripper on the flip side have been playing off of each other excellently. Now look at this, already full mid control. They're about to get pincered if Flows doesn't land this kill.
Cook has it, easy peasy. He's been impeccable. 7-3 for him so far. Stetson, the one shining rod on the side of TELOS, gets one, but look at Astro, a double after double after double. Now it's a triple for him. And the round is over. Urob, 2 kills. Lowest on the server so far. We need a miracle, and it's not happening, and Astro finds a semi-ace to finish round number 10 off.
Yeah, he won't be robbing a second round for TELOS today, that's for sure. I would like to see them get 2. I would like to see at least 2 rounds on this T side.
3 would be not sufficient.
3 would be lovely, given how this game has gone so far, I think it's safe to say.
Well, with that being said, you know, we were a bit delayed due to the previous OT. If this continues at this pace, we will be catching up to schedule in no time.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it.
Tech9 Deagles, they're saving for the last round. They're trying to get that second, as you mentioned. A couple of smokes pushing through. They could catch potentially Cook by surprise. He has been very good in mid, but who am I kidding? He is incredible, and he had Astro by his side. Oh, those bullets look point blank to me, but not these ones.
Oh, dearie me. I don't know how Urob is there, but he's just fumbled again. Urob has been he got top 8 in EPIC40, by the way. I think that might have been the LAN that had, like, the Bird from Sky and the Movistar Riders core. So this man can play. He's just having a really rough day right now. 2 in 10, and
it feels like we've been watching highlights of his failures.
That's such an artistic way of putting it, I would say. That's very delicate, but it's just not been a good day at the office.
Shout out to our observer for catching all of those on camera. Of course, Urob might be enjoying that as well if he watches the demo afterwards. But he's got the op again. No HE, which is a good sign for his teammates, as we are now heading towards the final round of the half.
Right, come on, TELOS. This is your last chance to get a T round on the board. Nebjamin, decent Molotov to start things off. I believe he also takes a bit of tick damage in response. Yeah, down to 71 early doors. Not that it matters too much, as all of the CTs have an AK at this point. Yeah, as the time ticks on down, what is Nebjamin going for here? It's actually Flows to open up the round. Cook finally dealt with. He's been such a thorn in their side, but look at the damage in response.
Are they expecting Fizz there? Not Fizz, sorry, it's Angus. Angus has also been great whenever they win his side. Flash. Doesn't go through. Wow! RJS headshot through the wall before finishing Angus off.
What a pre-fire.
It was incredible to see from Angus's POV with the X-ray. But look how scared they're playing. And maybe it's for the right reasons. You don't want to choke a 5 versus 2.
I feel like the entire thing went downhill after they lost the pistol strat. I feel like their entire game plan depended on them winning that pistol round, and now it's been a sticky situation ever since. As you said, playing it carefully, they don't want to throw a 5v2.
No.
Alrighty.
No, it's
not
a
please. No, not like this! Oh god, a team kill. Fizz doubles up, and they now walk past each other in the smoke. It's pandemonium. Stenton does back Fizz. Oh no! Cyber the double! Oh, it's ridiculous! How do you lose a round? Gifted to you like that.
I'm in awe. And I feel like I could write a PhD on that round. What just happened?
RJS, the instant one-tap team. I don't know if he was trolling. I don't know if he was pre-firing.
I have some words that I like to say,
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
none of those are sponsor appropriate. So we will be focusing on the second pistol round, as TELOS is about to start mounting what could be a great comeback.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with could be.
There we go. They've got double Julies. It's a 4-player stack in a site with a Neb across from them elsewhere on the map. The question is UK Ripper going to check high? Nope, the answer is no. We got Close coming with a nice double, going for the third. Angus manages to find one and a headshot onto another player.
I like this. the bait, though. RJS undetected with a pair of dualies himself.
I don't think that was the good play. As you can tell, the T's just completely left, and then
They've got full CT control.
RGS abandoned his teammates. They're like, no, you guys are fine. Let them come to me, and it did not happen.
Oh, please. No, not like this.
Astro is gonna get cleared. He's getting cleared. He's not getting cleared.
It's so free. Okay,
Neb was
trade,
watching,
trade.
but he was watching.
Oh, hold on a minute. They've got B.
Where's the bomb? Okay, Siba has the bomb.
The bomb is somehow on B already. Archie still hasn't moved yet.
He's still
He sat
hoping.
behind the box for the entire round.
They're coming, guys. I can smell them.
Oh, it's going to be just a 2-on-2 duel right now on long. I tell a lie. Angus decides
flash.
it's against his best interest to throw this pistol.
1-for-1.
Oh, please.
It's getting close.
It's so close.
RGS does not have a defuse kit. Does tap this bomb.
Oh, he's got 5 seconds left to make a move here. This is a nightmare. He's chasing round
running out of
Cyber.
time.
He's toying with him. Oh no,
too
Cyber's
late.
actually just toying with him. Running around, ring around the roses. It's going to be 12
round.
to 1. This is my second 12-1 scoreline of the day.
RJS has single-handedly lost that round for his team.
I'm
And-
sorry. You could take it for a second.
Can I also add that not only he had the dually, someone dropped him the dually.
Oh, it's so
Did
bad.
you see he had Kevlar, yeah? So
Yeah.
he had Kevlar dualies and he sacked his teammates in main, then got outplayed by Saiba on the post plant. And now we get a technical pause. I asked for a tactical about 7 rounds ago. I think there is no technicalities that can save you now. Unless your name is Leo Messi and you play for Argentina, this is over.
Yeah, we don't have any biased admins in this one, that's for sure. I borderline have tears in my eyes watching this, by the way. All the praise that I heaped on Archie as the tactical mastermind of this team. Played in main, 3.1k. Yes!
Shotguns!
We have the shotguns! It only took 13 rounds, which doesn't sound that long in a potential 26-round
Oh,
game,
yes!
but we're on match point! And he does it! He saves the first frag. Deagle on Urob cannot retrieve the shotgun, and sadly Neptune can't find a frag either. It's all falling apart.
They got 2 more?
They got 2 more shotguns, 2 more chances to salvage this round with the maddest buy you can think of.
Go to flow.
Go to flow. Go to flow.
No, why are you peeking? What am I watching?
It's okay. Information peak. Information
Yeah.
peak. But now they know
Not
he has
again.
a shotgun. No! Oh, good heavens! This is it's something. Something is going on right now. That much is for sure. 1 minute left on the clock. They're going to go for a full B execute on the side of UK Ripper. They have smokes. Well, I say full execute. They have a smoke which they will use on
Got one more.
flows.
Got one more. Got one more.
They got one more. I lied to you, but Stetson's playing ahead of it.
Flows
So
in.
is Flows.
Flows in. Flows in. Spots one. Gets the headshot. Second turns around.
Oh my
Back 7.
God!
Long range is happening. 1 versus 1.
Please.
Astro, you cannot win this. Come on, Flows.
Cheeky
Reloading is
reload.
crazy.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's got it. Headshot.
Yes!
He wins the
The
round.
shotguns! Oh, that makes me immeasurably happy. And it's also very funny that that's the second round. It required XMs and Mag 7s, but they do it against a buy.
And they
do it
realize
against a
that's the
buy.
secret to success.
Yeah.
And Flows goes for it. He's not going to drop. No. He's
Oh,
dropped it to
no.
Urop. Honestly.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, I
Fair.
agree. I agree.
I'm sorry, Urop, but fair.
Oh, boy. Hey, now, you know what?
Yeah.
They could get to 3. They've got the.
They could. They could get the 3.
Can they lose versus Tech 9s? They can.
Absolutely, yes, they
Yeah,
can.
they can.
I
Cook.
don't know if we've been watching the same game. Okay,
Oh, it's
that's
happening. It's happening.
3v3, and they have the shotgun. The shotgun is the best weapon for the job against these pistols. He just needs to get close enough, and he's not chosen the right angle to do that, if I'm honest with you.
Oh my god, the Deagle is out. It's a bait. Sensitive flying, it's a flash. The HE. Urop might need to change his resolution. Team kill. Okay, they're still in it. Never mind.
Ah.
It's the end, ladies and gentlemen. 13-2.
That was a game. That was certainly a game of CS that was just played. Both of those teams were 3-2, by the way. This was effectively a battle for a guaranteed 3rd place and a pop at 2nd place. And it was a 13-2 finish. The second round that was netted was a pure shotgun. And the first round that was netted was Tech 9s. They didn't win a single gun round.
This was an effective 13-0. And I don't think the TELOS
I
lost
don't
here.
think they were thinking
I
either, to be fair.
I think we lost here, Steve.
No, we didn't because we
of
had fun
fun,
doing
yes.
it. Yes, I had a good time.
I
at
had a
least.
blast. Are we gonna give Are we gonna give MVPs for this one? Urob.
Urov MVP. You heard it here first. Urov MVP. Well,
Can we get a full best of 3 between these two teams?
I would love to see I would love a best
best
of
of
5.
7. Let's just go
7.
best of 7. Why not?
ESL UK Premiership Summer 2016. They did a best of 7. It's the only best of 7 I've been able. There were 2 best of 7s that I found on Wikipedia, and one of them was in the UK. So we are crazy enough to do it in this country already. Why not run it back against these
10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary of a best of 7. Pass it on. Pass it up the chain.
So we, it's so hard to break down what happened.
I
But
think, again, breakdown is what happened. So
somebody did break down. At least one of these two teams is now going to be 4-2,
yes, that's a really good place to be.
and UK Ripper. Clearly the team that has more potential, right? They took the number 1 seed in the overtime in the off-stream game. They shown a dominating ancient performance versus TELOS.
Yes.
With that being said, do you think they have what it takes to actually get that 2nd seed?
I mean, yeah, jokes aside from whatever's happened in this game, I do think UK Ripper have impressed me enough that they could fight for that 2nd seed. They could make it to the upper brackets of this playoff. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen the rest of their games today other than that overtime against the 1st seed. But if you are able to take a first seed like that. So, I've actually just been informed. We could keep waffling if you'd like. We can keep waffling into the next game if you'd be okay with that.
Let's go for it.